How are we? Let me just make sure we turn a couple of things around. All right, so I hope that you are all doing amazing. Of course, I'm going to just share this. I was going to send something else off and I just did not send it, so I'm going to have to do this with you real quickly. It gives you an opportunity to come on in and say hello. If so, of course, let me know. What do you feel like most excited about, or maybe you're feeling a bit on edge? Like, how are you feeling? Like, what's going on? Give us an emoji to kind of explain how you're feeling. Give us an emoji. Give us some love hearts. Hey, Misha. Give us like the palm face if you're like, oh, one of those days. You know, depending on, give us the love. And of course, if you're watching later on, hashtag replay. And then we're going to talk some really cool things about the money, okay? Now this might trigger one or the other person, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay, because let's be honest. Hey, yes, so good. Actually, I have to say, the downside of getting new hair is you need to get the matching tongs and straighteners, and I left all of that in Germany, so I feel like I need to actually get some new tools for my hair. But anyway, it's still pretty. Yes, so as I said, today might sting. We're going to talk about money and what you're really saying when you say I can't afford it, okay? And as I said, this may just trigger one or the other person, and I need you to know that I come from a place of I really want you to do well, and I've been in this game for a while, and I know almost like in a nice kind of way what works and what doesn't. And you know, I just see people making the same mistakes over and over again, and I see people who just keep opting into all of the free things. And I just realized the E is missing off the episode, but that's okay. They keep opting into all the free things, and then they wonder why they're still not making any money themselves, okay? So if you're in business and you're serious about making an impact, you're serious to influence, you know, create a positive change, and you're serious about making a fucking income from your business, then this is for you, okay? So give me a second while I share this into my group. And also, by FYI, tonight 8:30 Queensland time, so ASA whatever, Australian Eastern Standard Time, that's the one, I'm going live again, and I'm going to run the most freaking epic wealth activation masterclass, okay? Seriously, I'm going to teach you my 5 steps how to rise into your wealth consciousness. You do not want to miss out. So just letting you know whilst I'm sharing this. Perfect. Okay. So what did I call this episode? I said, why a lifelong of opting into freebies. Opting into freebies. I don't know if that's a perfect English. It's going to keep you broke. Now, listen, as I said, let me share this. Make sure it looks kind of pretty. And I want to make sure that I've got the 3 things ready for you. I actually wrote down 3 things. So let's set the scene. Let's set the scene. You want to make an income from your passion, from your purpose? Tick. Give us a yes, hell yes. You're here because you're committed to serve people and you positively want to have an influence on people? Tick. Give us a tick, because that's the reason you actually got into business in the first place. Now, if you're here because you want to, I mean, it's up to you. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. If you're here to just dabble, and you're here to have an expensive fucking hobby, and you're here just to have a part-time business, I'm not going to serve you people. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in dealing with the people who are actually not really serious about making an income, having a positive influence, and of course making an amazing impact, right? Because you're so driven by the impact, by the fact that you know you can only create a massive impact if you are willing to grow, and you're driven by growth, and of course by freedom, right? Impact, growth, freedom, and of course packed in your own style, your own magic, and in a way that it gets to feel fun and expansive and gets you to live your most epic life, because you are becoming the most epic human, and you're getting to share your epic humanness with people around the world, right? So that's, I go the absolute basic. I just feel lately I'm just a little bit more conscious of that. You know what? Some people are broke, and they will always stay broke because they're not willing to put the money where their mouth is, because they're talking a good game, or coming up with all sorts of excuses why they're broke, or why they can't afford this, or why they can't do this, why they can't put in the effort, you know. And I just am so not ready to play in that arena anymore. So I feel like I'm getting a bit more tougher on who I am working with, because you know, you just get to refine again. So here's 3 things that I want to share with you, and you know, just get you to think about and lean into. And this is not coming from a place of judgment, not at all. This is coming from a place of, hello, recognize this, that at the end of today, right, you've got to put your money where your mouth is. And here's the thing, this is what's happening. Number 1, if you're saying that you have no money to invest in a program or a mentor, given the fact that I'm going to go on the base that you love this person and you're digging their content and there's an energy, you know, resonance, like I guess like people who watch me regularly, who come into my challenges and all sorts of stuff, I think that obviously they're digging, you know, they're picking up what I'm laying down. So I assume that that's the base, okay? Now, if you're saying you don't have the money right now, what you're really saying is 3 things. Number 1, you're not ready to be the goddamn fucking star that you're pretending not to know. I'm going to say that again. You're not ready to be the amazing fucking star that you're pretending not to know, right? You're saying basically, because knowing and investing in a program and in a mentor, you could actually get results. Oh my God, God forbid, you could actually become a money queen. You could actually create your dynasty. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, you actually could be that freaking leader that you know deep down that you are, but right now you're pretending not to be or not to know. You know, so seriously, you're telling me you're not ready to create this beautiful life of impact, freedom, growth, you know, knowing that you get to impact people. And I mean, hello? I mean, seriously, do we need to talk about this? Number 2, what you're saying when you don't have money to invest in a mentor, you're saying you're not worth investing in you. Well, then that means, why would other people invest in you? Okay? Like seriously, this light's a bit crazy. I'm going to put my hand up, and then that way, if I talk with my hands, we're going to have better lighting. I love it. So, you know what, like, and I'm not saying like throw your money away stupidly, but at the same time, you know, depending on what kind of business you're in and what kind of office you have, when you can't expect someone to invest thousands in you, if you're not investing thousands in yourself, have some integrity, people. You got to walk the walk and talk the talk, you know. And also, you know, you got to continuously pour into your own education and into your own growth, into your own, you know, expansion, whether it is money mindset, you know, whether it is strategy and branding, whether it is selling, whether it is, you know, energy, being a fucking magnet. And if that takes money, then it will take money. I have invested probably up to 6-figure over the past 6 years into my own, you know, development, and continue always. I work with 3 people at the same time at the moment. Now seriously, you could think I could probably invest that money into something more logical, but success is not logical, you know what I'm saying? So let's not get caught up into that. I'm just like putting it out there. You can do with this information what you feel is good for you, okay? Number 3, what are you saying when you don't have money to invest in a mentor is that you're saying, oh, you already got too much going on, you know, you don't want to spread yourself too thin, and you're basically just scrambling for excuses of why you're going to fuck this up. You know, it's almost like you're already telling yourself that, oh yeah, I'm not going to stick to it, I'm not going to follow through, you know. In other ways, you know, you're saying you're not worth it. You're not backing yourself. In fact, all 3 excuses, whether you say that, you know, you're not ready, or you're too busy, or you just don't know if you can do it, if you can find the time. I mean, let's be honest. Do you ever have extra time laying around? Do you, like, depending on where you're at in your business, most people don't have an extra 5, 10, 20K or so lying around to invest with a mentor, because guess what? That's why they're investing in a mentor, so they can learn how to make 5, 10, 20K a month or more, you know? So at the end of the day, all of this comes down to, I believe, is whether you're backing yourself, whether you want it or not. Because the thing is, with all of these excuses or any other, And you could go, but you don't understand. My life is so busy and I don't have money left over at the end of the month. I'm telling you, find the fucking money. Like, do you think that I had always this money lying around? Like, I have gotten myself into a great amount of debt to be able to invest in myself continuously. It's never just been, oh, here's the money, here's an extra $5,000 so you can invest in a mentor. You know, sometimes the money came, sometimes not, and I've always found a way. And even if it means, you know, borrowing money and paying off, like I pay off still money that I've, you know, invested in myself years ago, and I'm totally fine with that. And as I said, I still keep investing because I'm still not where I want to be. Not that you're ever gonna end up, you know, where you want to go, because you're always going to keep expanding and growing, but you get what I'm saying, you know? So whether you say you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you're like, oh my God, but there's no money over at the end of the month. I'm like, I would challenge that. Like, I would look at your freaking spending habits and I go, do you know what? Because if something's, you know, important enough to you, you find a way. And if you're not, I mean, and this is kind of like the flip side of it, if you're saying no to investing in someone to help you accelerate your journey, you're basically saying, I'm not worth it. I don't feel I deserve to be successful. I'm not worthy of, you know, creating success. I don't know if I'm backing myself because I've been flaking out on so many things in the past. But here's the thing. Why did you start your business in the first place if you're prepared, like if you're thinking that you're going to fail anyway? That kind of does not add up. Do you know what I'm saying? So then really, there's a part of you that does believe in you. There's a part of you who hopes and has dreams and aspirations that this thing is going to work for you. There's a reason that you said yes to your soul. Right? There's a reason that you decided to already create this massive risk for yourself and start your own business. Whether it is in network marketing or affiliate marketing, digital, like online marketing, whether, you know, you're a coach, a healer, a fitness professional, oh my God, another creative or artist, a leader or visionary, you know, you started this business because deep down there's a part of you that already knows that this is what you're meant to be doing. And there's a part of you that already knows that you are going to be successful. Damn freaking straight. Otherwise, you would have not decided to go into business, because no one starts a business on the back of the head thinking, oh yeah, but that's not going to work out for me. No, there is obviously an aspiration, a hope, you know, a dream. And the thing is, at the end of the day, it's your level of certainty and backing yourself and believing in yourself that's going to see you through creating the success on your own terms. Now, if you just want to go faster though, you need to work with someone who has walked in your shoes before. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you right now, just kind of like scrambling for bits and pieces and getting distracted by the next fucking shiny syndrome, right? Or the next shiny object, is just going to distract you full stop. And then you see this and you're like, oh, this person could teach me a little bit of here, and this person can teach me a little bit of here, and this person can teach me a little bit of here. It's like, oh my God, like, stop it already. Like, I get, like, to me, you know, I know what I'm offering. I know, you know, I'm here to teach you your queen alchemy. I'm here to help you, build your own boss queen dynasty, working on your money mindset, making sure you tap into, you know, coming from a total place of receiving, have this feminine energy of like, boom, I'm a queen, I'm owning shit, just flies to me. And of course the soul-led strategy. But that's it. Like, I'm not going to teach you Facebook ads or teach you how to make beautiful graphics. No, fuck no. No. But, and different elements are, like, there's so many beautiful out there who do beautiful things, you know, and I know I'm not the right person for everyone. God forbid, I couldn't serve everyone anyway, right? But at the end of the day, like, get back to the fact that you decided to start a business because deep down there's a part of you who knows you're going to be successful. Otherwise, you wouldn't start a business otherwise. So tap back into that. Right? Tap back into that knowledge, knowing, I need to put my hand up because otherwise I'm going to look like a fucking ghost. Very glowy. So, okay, so you started this business because you know deep down you are meant to live this epic life and create this epic magic for your kind of people. Now, the process itself, of course, is a bit of an art. The showing up, the speaking up, the standing out from the crowd, the selling, the downloading so that you can do content so freaking easily. Like, I forgot, someone said to me yesterday, she's like, you speak so easily and effortlessly and you download all the time because you talk to your guides all the time. And I'm like, yeah, but isn't that what everyone else is doing? I'm like, clearly not, but that's okay. I will teach you, right? So you know that there's a part of you who believes that, otherwise you wouldn't be in business. But please save yourself the pain, the time, the freaking money that you're going to waste, and anyway it would piss down the drain, you know, the energy, the sweat and the tears, because building a business is already a challenge enough. As they say, your business is a very clever masquerade of actually being a journey of growth, you know, self-expression, personal development, spiritual growth, whatever you want to call it. You know, at the end of today, you get to be paid for you. You get to be paid for being the best version of you, being the best human on this planet, doing your soul work and just lighting that fire in all these beautiful people with your magic on your terms, you know, doing it your way, not freaking by the rules, okay? And so, of course, please save yourself the hassle and the long-term pain, because otherwise, if you keep failing, and you feel like you're not seeing enough progress, there may be a chance that you're going to fall down on your face and you're going to get up and you're going to be like, nope, that's cool, that's good, it's okay, I can handle rejection. Okay, I'm going to brush myself off. Okay. Up and down in business, up and down. Hello, my love, right? You know, you're going to keep brushing yourself off and you keep adjusting that crown. But perhaps if that absolute belief in yourself and that certainty and that hunger and that resilience and that commitment to strive and serve your purpose, you may feel, oh, thank you. I haven't even done it. I was just saying at the beginning that I actually need to get like tools to make it look all pretty, but thank you anyway. So, right, at the end of today, if that hunger and that commitment and that relentless tenacity and the deep down core belief is not strong enough, you may actually not fail, but you're going to give up. And that's why you see so many people starting in business and then flaking out, because they perhaps haven't invested in the right mentor, haven't really done enough work. I don't know. You know, I believe it's not from... I just feel like you can't fail. You're going to give up before you fail. And I don't want you to give up, because like I said, the reason you started your business is no one forced you to start your business. No one put a gun to your head and said, you have got to start a business or else I will kill you. So obviously you started this business because you know that there's room, you know, for you on this planet to do your soul work. There's room for you to be here and share your magic with the world. And you know what? The cake is so fucking big enough. Everyone can get fat of it. Like, as they, you know, in other words, there's so freaking many people. And even though there's so many do the same, like I was talking to one of my clients yesterday, she's a spiritual, like a psychic medium, and she's like, oh, but there's so many psychics out there already. And I'm like, we don't care. There's probably quite a lot of people out there who do similar work to me. But at the end of the day, no one does it the way I do it, because it's an energy imprint, right? There's an energy resonance that can only speak to you. If that resonates, it resonates. If not, that's cool. You may resonate with someone else better, and that's totally fine. But you get that, no one put a gun to your head saying, if you don't start your business, I'm going to shoot, you know, I'm going to blow your head up. So obviously there's a part of you that decided that, no, if I'm going to start this business, I'm going to be successful. And so the craft is, the art is to figuring out what's going to be the steps on your journey. This makes sense, right? And we know now, and I hope that you know now, that success is not just about what you do, even though there is a level of doing business, but success is about who you are. And that at the end of today, it's a beautiful alchemy, as I always talk about, having the right money mindset, learning how to manifest magic, because you're just becoming that magnet, you know, owning being a queen. So you're like, come, like, dude, just literally receive so easily and effortlessly. And then, of course, the right solid strategies that allow you to show up and be the fullest expression and speak your truth and do it in a way that feels fun and authentic and real. And people are fucking, are hungry for more authenticity, right? And then you get to sell out so naturally and effortlessly. And that's how you make your mark in the world. That's how you're going to create impact. That's how you're going to create positive influence. And that's obviously going to represent in the income that you're going to make. Okay? So I hope this makes some sense. As I said, I just feel like sometimes I get annoyed. I'm going to be really honest. I get annoyed when I see so many people loving my free stuff. And I mean, I love you loving my free stuff. I love it. I mean, seriously, I do it. And you know, I give in my free stuff as much as I give in my paid stuff, like, you know, maybe a little bit more private access or whatever. In obviously when you work with me, you get more proximity, but I put so much effort and care in it because I do love it. And I mean, you know, of course, there's always going to be a percentage of people who are going to take the free stuff and they're not even going to run with it. I mean, that's even more ludicrous. There's like a percentage of people who start the free stuff and they can't even finish the free content. I'm like, dude, come on. That's when you need a mentor. In particular, I mean, especially so. Because if you can't even have the motivation and the drive and the inspiration and the fire and the tenacity and the consistency to finish something that's been given to you for free, well, hello, then you definitely need a mentor to keep you accountable, to, you know, keep you supported, to make sure that you keep the finger on the freaking pulse, because we have no time to waste, okay? So that's even more ludicrous. But I get it. And like I said, and then there are some people who will just continuously feed off the free stuff. And it's not just with me. I see, you know, so many coaches and healers and, you know, visionaries, whatever, entrepreneurs, they see it the same. And, you know, they're always like, you get the people who just like take all your free stuff and never buy from you. And I'm like, well, you know what? At the end of the day, if you're not going to invest in yourself, no one's going to fucking invest in you. And if you're going to keep feeding off the free opt-ins all the time, you're going to end up being broke. Because there's something about the universe wants to see you leap. And I'm not saying like throw your money down the drain. That's not what I'm saying. And I hope that you understand the difference. I'm coming from a place of I really mean well, and I want you to get that. You know, you need to put your money where your mouth is. The universe is going to reward you for leaping and putting yourself out there, and it's going to meet you halfway. Because the universe wants to see, are you committed? You know, put it out there. You've got to be prepared to leap off the, you know, the cliff into the unknown and not knowing how far are we going to be, and is it going to be safe? Of course, you're always going to be safe. The universe always has your back. But, you know, it takes that willingness to step outside that comfort zone, to step outside the unknown. I'm telling you, how many things have I done, and some things have paid off and some things have don't. Some coaches have been brilliant and some have not served me, and it's not because of the coach, it's always because of me. At the end of the day, you know I always invest, even though I know already so much, you know. But the thing is, I'm always learning, I'm always growing, I'm always ready for more expansion. I'm always looking, you know, to expand and let it be even more easier, and learning about automated empire stuff and all this good stuff. So of course, I'm going to continuously work with people who are there where I want to be. 100K months, I'm not there yet. So I got someone who makes 100K and more a month from a place of she's real. And let's not get started about how some people online look like the freaking real deal, and then you meet them in real person and you're like, but that's a story for another day. So my beautiful friends, take this on board. You know, really at the end of the day, the 3 things that I went through, you know, like I said, all of the excuses don't matter. If you want something bad enough, you'll find a way. And at the end of the day, if you want to stand out from the crowd in the online world, it's a freaking amazing place to be. But if you want to stand out, you got to be willing to do what it takes as often as it takes. And you got to be willing to be that person who does the things that most people don't do, so that you get to live like most people will never be able to. And you already know that, okay? So make a decision. If there's areas in your business where you know it's just not flowing for you, then invest. And of course, at that point, I'm going to be stupid if I didn't offer you to come and work with me, okay? I know Valerie and I, we're going to have a chat tomorrow about strategy and talking about creating her Boss Queen Dynasty, where we're blending the energy and the strategy so she creates her multiple 6-figure soul legacy, okay? But also Money Queen. You can join us in Money Queen at this point. It's going to be the last time before the end of the year. Okay, so if you want a complete soul cellular shift in identity, energy, vibration, becoming that magnet, being that person who effortlessly, you know, calls in 5-figure months and more, right? Then let's do it together. Okay, let's send me a message, #MoneyQueen, check it out, look at it, feel into it. If it's going to be like a then sometimes that's good, because you got to make a big investment to show the universe how committed you are. If I'm not the right mentor for you, guess what? It's totally fine. Like, I'm not going to be the cup of tea for everyone, just my type of queens, okay? But at the same time, if I am your type of queen and you're resonating, then why are we not working together? Why are we not like ripping shit up and making magic happen? Because how long do you want to wait? How long do you want to sit on those excuses? Oh, but I'm too busy and I don't know if I can afford it. And what if this not going to work? And what if this? And what if I'm not ready? Well, I tell you what, you will never know if you don't try, right? Don't knock it till you try it. What have you got to lose? Nothing. It's going to be experience for you. And if you press play and you really trust me and we're going in all in together, I'm telling you, you cannot create massive success, because I know my worth, I know my value, and I know my work. It's been incredibly, transformational for already so many clients or queens in the world. English and German, may I just add to that, okay? So don't be that person who continuously just feeds off the free stuff and doesn't follow through. At the end of the day, you're not serving anyone, especially not yourself, and especially not those people who are out there, because your queens are waiting for you. Your queens who are saying, oh my God, yes, Valerie, yes, all of these beautiful people, they're waiting for you. But if you're not there saying, come on in, then they're going to go to someone else, because people are spending money every day, left, right, and center. Okay. So that's my little preaching rant from me to you, from a place of love. So much love, so much love, so much love. And if you're still not sure about whether you should, come and join and work with me, then tonight I am running an extra masterclass called Rise into Your Wealth Consciousness. And going by my energy today, it's going to be fire with a lot of love, okay? Like a lusty fire. Not sure if that's even a thing. But in the meantime, if you want to check out Money Queen, then just message me, hashtag Money Queen into the comments, or send me a DM. And then otherwise tonight, 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is 6:30 a.m. EST and 12:30 in Europe, then you might want to get another taster, another experience of what it's like. And maybe it's going to be that, it's going to be the deal breaker, whether to say yay or nay on actually you stepping into your most expansive version, so that you get to be that freaking magnet who finally calls in all the opportunities, the resources, the people, the experiences, all of that, so you get to live your most expansive life. Because remember, life is about being the best freaking human you can be, living your best possible life you can be, by creating magic for all of those people out there who are ready to work with you, okay? So sending you so much love. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to see you tonight. I look forward to your messages and look forward to possibly welcoming you into Money Queen or into Boss Queen Dynasty. And of course, remember, in order to, truly manifest the magic, you've got to become the magic yourself first. But the good news is, permission to be, do, and have it all on your own terms has already been granted.